I'm your friend, Dr. Charles Apoki. I've been making a series of comments about the recent elections in Nigeria. Let me quickly say some things up front. No matter who rules Nigeria, I will do well. I will do very well. I will become richer. During these last 8 years of Buhari, I have done very well. Whoever rules doesn't concern me. I belong to the elite class. And those of us in the elite class, we do well no matter who rules. Especially if you don't have a criminal business that you are doing, you will do well. Most of what we do is because of our children and our grandchildren and the image we create when we go out, we create in this country, and the kind of responses we receive outside this country for those of us who travel. And it's a shame that our children, when they are overseas, they are looked down on because of the news that comes from Nigeria. I can stay outside this country until I leave this world. I have the resources, I have the connections, I have my children there. But you see, some visitors came to Nigeria recently and they are now in coma. They were poisoned. One of them is Mr. Integrity. The other one is Mr. Truth. The other one is Mr. Self-Respect. Mr. Integrity was poisoned by the INEC chairman. He gave him adulterated electoral results. And the man swallowed them, and Mr. Integrity is currently in coma. He is confused. He is deleting and refilling, and he is nervous. He is turning in the hospital bed. He is very at the point of death. Mr. Truth also came with Mr. Integrity to visit Nigeria, whether they can change this country. Mr. Truth was poisoned by desperation. Poisoned by people who can defend the devil, poisoned by tribalism, poisoned by religious bigotry, poisoned by regionalism, poisoned by desperation. Self-respect also came with them. He was surprised that when the elders of this nation gave him a drink, it was poisoned. And he was shocked that elders that are supposed to have self-respect poisoned him. Most of those perpetrating evil in this country are my age bracket. We were born before independence. This nation has blessed us. I went to very good schools. I went to Government College Ughelli. I went to FGC Warri. I went to the College of Medicine, University of Ibadan. I was able to go to these schools. I sat with the son of the secretary to the federal government. Imagine the son of a refuse collector sitting with the son of Boss Mohammed as at today. That was what happened. Because of equity, because of fairness, because of justice. They didn't care whose son you were. They didn't care where you came from. We had people from Igbo land, we had people from Yoruba, we had all tribes in our schools. We had people from Katsina Allah. I remember Bitrus, he was with us in Warri House. They all came and we grew up hoping to have a great nation. It is this my generation that enjoyed these benefits. I went to the University of Ibadan on merit, and I was not discriminated against that I was an honorable man. My father was a refuse collector, as I said earlier on, but I was in the same class. I was a senior to Odutola's daughter, Odutola Robert, Odutola Times. I was senior to her in medical school. I debated for the University of Ibadan. I debated for the Alexander Brown Hall on merit, and we won on merit. Most of us who were in that debate team were non-Yorubas. We had Leroy Edozie, who was from Delta State, with then Bendel, Kingsley Oje, then Bendel, myself, Bendel then, Undukwe, Bendel, and one other person. There was hardly any Yoruba boy with us, but we represented the Alexander Brown Hall, and we won the Inter-Hall Debate Trophy on merit. Today, this same generation that enjoyed these benefits are celebrating injustice. are celebrating electoral fraud, are celebrating oppression, are celebrating criminality. Something is wrong. My generation has failed this nation. And I don't want to be part of that generation. That's why I do what I do. And I don't care who is offended. Yesterday, my wife was offended. Oh, you are not into politics. Shame on you. I'm not into politics. I'm contributing my quota to the social development of this country. Oh, people will insult you. Who cares who will insult me? Are you more intelligent than I am? Are you richer than I am? Or are you more exposed than I am? Are you more popular than I am? Insult me. I don't care. If you insult me, I have enough. I'm an intellectual militant. I will show you fire if you dare to insult me. But the truth must be said. Reality must be confronted. Otman Danfodio said that the conscience is an open wound and it's only truth that can heal it. The Nigerians will always say peace, peace and unity. How can there be unity? How can there be peace when there is injustice? No. We must ensure that these men that came to visit Nigeria, integrity, truth, and self-respect must not die in the hand of the hospital, the doctors they took them to now. There's a hospital called the judiciary where these three individuals have been carried to. I just pray that the judiciary will not poison them, switch off the oxygen cylinder, or even electrocute them. The judiciary has, of recent, been very, very terrible. Imagine the case in Imo State, where somebody who came third or fourth was declared governor. Imagine all the rubbish that are currently going on. When I spoke about why hate the Igbos in their own country, I was seeing the Igbo young men saying, free Nnamdi Kanu, free Nnamdi Kanu. Why have you not also campaigned that they should free El Zazaki? El Zazaki was freed by the court. He has not been released. Let justice not be only for my tribe. Let it not be that it is only my tribe that deserves justice. Every Nigerian, Muslim, Northerner, Southerner, minority, majority, rich or poor, deserves justice and equity. And those who come to equity must come with clean hands. This nation cannot continue like this. In my lifetime, we will have a new Nigeria. I remain your friend, Dr. Charles Apoki. On Saturday, the 11th of March, please don't vote your conscience. Your conscience might prick you if you are voting against your tribesman. Your conscience might prick you if you are voting against your party man. Vote for the future of your children. Vote for the future of your grandchildren. If this election, those who have won, in quotes, stay here for 8 years, I will be 72 years old by that time. 72 years is not an easy number. I want to live comfortably in old age. So vote for your future. Make sure you go out and vote. Don't be discouraged. Nigerian youths, remember EndSARS and vote against those who killed you. I'm your friend, Dr. Charles Apoki.